Okay, so I have finished my Westie and I wanted to show you guys just a couple little things that I did. So I'm going to turn him around so you can see him a little more closely. Okay, so here's my little Westie dog. Isn't he cute? And so all I did is, again, I just used my Tip 18 icing bag, and I just went in the direction that dog's fur kind of naturally goes. So on his front legs here, I just piped down in a downward motion, and you just kind of want to do like quick feathery strokes so that his fur kind of stands up a little bit on the end, but it's more of a quick feathery, like squeeze, 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 feathery motion. So I did downward on his legs. I did kind of down the sides of his body. I did his little tail here. Add some more right there. I did downward on his bottom leg, so I kind of angled it downward on his, and then on the back I just kind of did some fur kind of straight up, sticking straight up on the back. And then on his head I did smaller strokes because a dog's fur, of course, is not quite so long on his little head and his face. And then for his face, you can see here he's got eyes and a nose and a little tongue that's sticking out. So I just used a little dab of black fondant and made two little eyes and then made a little nose, and I just attached it with a little dab of icing on the back and just stuck that on his face. And then on his forehead, I did a few little longer pieces. I piped a few little longer pieces because Westies have like little bangs that get down in their eyes. So I did a few little longer pieces there, and then again with his tongue, that was just a piece of red fondant. I just kind of rolled into a little tongue shape, and I attached that with a dab of icing as well. So our Westie dog is complete. He is anchored onto the cake with toothpicks, and then his head was getting a little droopy, so I did put a toothpick underneath his chin here, but it's pretty well hidden by his fur, so I think that it'll look fine, you know, once the customer comes to pick it up. So that is the process on how to make a Westie dog Rice Krispie treat figurine. I hope you enjoyed the series of videos, and hopefully you will come back and see more. Thanks for tuning in.